What if I told you that there is this super important vitamin that most of us have never ever heard of, but could be the missing piece in your health puzzle? So stick around because I'm going to share something that honestly blew my mind, and especially if you are taking calcium and vitamin D right now. But first, if you are someone who loves learning about health optimization like I do, hit that like button and drop K2 in the comments below. I read every single comment and I would love to know. Have you heard of K2 before? Let me share something very personal with you. A couple of years ago, I was pretty frustrated. I was taking vitamin D supplements because I was deficient. I was doing everything right, but my levels just wouldn't budge. So my doctor kept increasing the dose, but nothing changed really drastically. Then I discovered something that changed everything for me. It turns out that I was missing a very crucial piece of the puzzle, vitamin K2. About 42% of adults are vitamin D deficient. And that's half of us, right? Yes. And these days, pretty much everyone is taking vitamin D or thinking about taking it. Here is what most people don't know. According to research published in the Journal of Nutrition, when you take calcium and vitamin D without K2, vitamin K2, that calcium might not be going where it's supposed to go in your body. So think about vitamin K2 like the traffic cop for calcium in your body. Pretty cool, right? It makes sure that calcium goes exactly where it needs to go, like your bones and teeth, and stays away from places where it shouldn't be, like your arteries. Let's talk about why K2 is such a game changer. The research on this is pretty mind-blowing. Did you know that in major studies, people who got enough K2 actually had 57% lower risk of heart disease problem? That's huge, right? And it makes perfect sense when you understand how K2 works. See, K2 is like vitamin D's best friend. They work together as a team. So vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from your food, but K2 is the one that tells that calcium where to go. You know how sometimes we think we are doing everything right with our supplements, but we are not seeing results. That was totally me before I understood this connection. Here's what is really important, especially if you're taking calcium supplements right now. So the research shows that taking calcium without enough K2 could actually be causing problems that we don't want, right? So it's kind of like having a delivery service but no address to deliver to. Let me share with you some of the best sources of K2. Natto, I know it sounds weird, but stick with me. Okay, grass-fed butter, aged cheeses, and pasture-raised chickens. Here is my favorite hack that I promised earlier. You know what? The best way to get your K2 is to combine K2-rich foods with grass-fed butter or ghee. The specific fatty acids in butter can actually boost absorption of K2 by 70%. Pretty cool, right? Now, if you're taking supplement, here's what you need to know. There are two main types of K2, MK4 and MK7, and based on current research, for most people, MK7 is the way to go because it stays in your system longer. According to research, the recommended dose for MK4 is about 45 micrograms, while for MK7 is between 90 and 120 micrograms. Personally, I look for supplements that combine D3 and K2 together. It just makes things much easier for me. And I always take them with my biggest meal of the day. That is another little tip for better absorption. So before we finish, I want to do two quick things. Drop a heart emoji if you learned something new today, okay? And share this video with a loved one so they can also learn something from it for the better health, especially if they're taking this vitamin. You know I'm pretty new on YouTube, at least on here, right? I'm pretty new on YouTube, but after years of coaching clients and obviously on health and wellness, so many people have been asking me to share more about supplements and timing. While my channel is just getting started, I'm really excited to dive deeper into this topic with you all. If enough of you are excited to see my exact supplement routine sooner, drop a yes in the comment below. Consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Even though we are a small community right now, I'm committed to sharing quality science-backed information to help you optimize your health. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'll see you in the next video.